Thanks. I needed that. I just got off an airplane about, Mark said, tell you, about 3 hours ago. So I'm a little cockeyed, you understand. Ibrahim, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And to everyone at Peace Islands Institute, we appreciate your hospitality. I also want to recognize the Mayor's Office for Immigrant Affairs and the Commissioner, Fatima Shama, and all of the Tanenbaum staff, and especially Marcy, for all the work they've done in bringing this together, bringing us together today. And I want to thank you for making the time. I know it's early, and I do appreciate your being here. One quick moment on Tanenbaum, and then we'll get started. Tanenbaum combats religious prejudice, but we do it as a secular and a non-sectarian organization. So what that means is that we neither denigrate nor promote any religion or non-religious belief. What we do is we address the power of religion, and we try to address some of the conflicts and challenges that emerge in daily life around our differences. There are a lot of reasons why our work is important. We work in 4 areas, but today I only want to talk about one of them, and the reasons why it's important for us to be here right now. It's important because of the elementary school girl in Staten Island who had her classmates tormenting her and was called a terrorist. And on the way home, she had a struggle when they pulled off her hijab. It's the Jewish high school student in another part of the city who's told to stop belly aching and to get over the Holocaust. And it's the Christian student from Egypt who's told he's really not a real Christian. But it's also the teacher who doesn't know what to say when the young student says, "What's that you're wearing around your neck?" And so she hides the cross that she always wears and changes the subject, not encouraging the child's natural curiosity, but getting away from the subject she doesn't know how to address. There's no question that for these children and for our teachers, it's important to know how to address religious diversity in the classroom. Besides that, it's simply important because not only for what's happening today, but what they're going to need for the next 10, 20, 30 years, our students need to be global citizens. And that means that they need to know that differences are normal, and that they can respectfully ask questions and have respectful curiosity about differences. We're here today to celebrate the diversity of our nation. A nation that was built by those who were here and by the immigrants who have come in waves since the very founding of our country. And the immigrants who continue to come, often from unfamiliar countries, bringing unfamiliar traditions, but helping us to grow our nation. These are ideals that our nation is founded on, but I don't want to just talk about ideas and ideals. I want to talk to you about some facts and some solutions. Fact: many, many teachers are under the impression that they should never teach about religion in the classroom. This isn't accurate. Fact: it's legal to teach about religion in the United States. It's not legal to proselytize to your students and to try to get them to believe a certain religion. Fact: in the US Supreme Court, one of the justices wrote that being educated about religious differences was critical to our civilization. He said, "It might well be said that one's education is not complete without a study of comparative religion, or the history of religion and its relationship to the advancement of civilization." Teachers have an obligation, and they also need to be helped in doing this. And in fact, there are resources to help teachers. At Tanenbaum, we have 2 types of resources: curricular resources and trainings for teachers. Our education curricula tackle religious illiteracy, but also tackle the different identities and cultures the kids see every day, that they notice, and that they need to know how to understand. We also, using those curricula, help teachers create classrooms where kids can practice respect and that proactively discourage bullying. I want to introduce our newest curricula. It's up there. It's for our youngest students, K through 4. It's called Religions in My Neighborhood. It's an innovative resource designed for the youngest students because too often they are overlooked in this conversation. Very often diversity is a one-day thing that happens in, the auditorium, a big, celebration, or it's something that happens in social studies in the 8th grade. We think it needs to be part of every lesson, every day. And so Tanenbaum created this curricula with leading multicultural experts, Dr. Maurianne Adams, Patty Bodie, and Rita Hardiman. It's accessible for teachers, and it helps them to reach the youngest students before they learn to hate. What's more, and what is really important for teachers today because of all the tests, they comport with academic standards. So all of the lessons in this curricula are standards aligned, interactive, content rich, follow the US law, and they comport with Tanenbaum's core value that every student needs to learn that being different is normal. We also provide a range of resource of teacher, there I go, you see, that's what happens. Okay, we also provide a range of teacher training workshops. They're both for schools and for individual teachers, so that teachers can learn, no matter what subject they teach, how to infuse in their everyday academic lessons, lessons of respect, lessons that help kids to negotiate differences. That's how you keep it from being a once-in-a-while message and make it a core value and a core skill set. Now I want to introduce our speaker today, a woman who joins me in recognizing that our differences are both wonderful, valuable, and help our country to be stronger. A woman who honors all of us, including those who come from immigrant families long ago and those who are newer immigrants to our country. I want to introduce my friend, a woman I admire greatly, our very young Commissioner of Immigration, Fatima Shana.